Hello and welcome. I'm Rev Stargazer from the International Metaphysical Ministry, working here on the Mid-North Coast. And this is your midweek reading. I'm only going to be doing one reading, and I'm going to select the star sign that I'm doing it for from the court cards of the Minor Arcana. I haven't got time to do 12 readings, a reading for every zodiac. I haven't got time for that. So I'm just going to do one reading for midweek. If it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then move on to something that does resonate. Yeah, I just haven't got enough time in my day to be doing 12 readings, and it becomes pretty... I like to keep it fresh for me as well as you. And I would just feel bogged down if I was doing 12 readings midweek, 12 readings weekend, 12 readings for the week, 12 readings for the month. Just too many readings. So I'm going to select from the court cards, and whatever I select from the court cards, that is who the reading will be for. That's called a signifier. So I'll take a signifier now, please, angels. By the truth of the universal power within me, I'm open and receptive to a reading for one of our lucky star signs. I ask you to take the signifier from this deck, please. There we go. Fell out of the deck. King of Winter, so Aquarius. Could also be a Libra or a Gemini. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Could represent someone who is a counselor, a policeman or woman, psychologist, a high court judge, a social worker, someone that works with the mind, a white collar worker, someone that works with the mind anyway. Someone who is diplomatic and knows how to cut to the truth of a situation. This reading is for you. So we're going to start off by taking some cards from the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Now I feel that you're going to be spreading your wings very soon and taking to flight. I feel like winter's come to an end and you're going to be going on a journey. This journey is going to take you over land, and you'll be leaving something behind in the process. Try not to focus on the past too much because you've got a very enriching future coming. It says missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. But you do have a very enriching future ahead of you. So do bear in mind that as you move forward in the next few months, I'll give you timing for that as well. As you move forward in the next few months, not to dwell on the past too much, because the past won't benefit you at all. The past is in the past and it can't be changed. Can be changed in your mind and you can change your stories, but you're going to be juggling for the next 2 years, juggling both family and career, and you'll be focusing very much on what you wish to achieve. So you won't have time to focus or dwell on the past. It says too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more careful approach. So you may need to consider a more careful approach as you go about moving forward. But 2 is also a period, as a timing card, is the 2 of Earth is at 2 years. So I'll get you confirmation on that as well. But it seems to me like you're going to be moving in the right direction. When I look at both of these cards, the mermaid and the fairy are both swimming in the same direction. So I feel like your sense of direction where you want to go in life is actually very solid within you. You have a clear sense of direction of where you wish to go in life and what it is that you want to achieve. And there's not that much conflicted energy within you. You are emotional, an emotional person, even though as an air sign you tend to be pretty cold and don't show your emotions all that greatly. You are quite an emotional person, so there may be you may be reminiscing over the next few weeks as you get ready to embark on your move. It's definitely over land, but it could actually possibly be you could be immigrating. There's a possibility that you could be immigrating to another country. And so yeah, there's a sense that with spring comes a new journey. Yeah, so you've got the life experience card there. So there's a major change coming in your life. And sometimes when the Tower card, which is the life experience card, comes up, people fear it because they think it's going to be a negative situation which will occur. Not always. It can actually represent enlightenment. So you need to move in this direction. You need to actually go through a significant life event so that you can have a powerful revelation which leads to change on an internal level as well as an external one. So it's time to spread your wings, which is what I've been saying, and the card says that too. So you are moving, and I'm seeing roses around you as well, and roses are symbolic of love and passion. So it's something, especially red roses, so it's something that you're passionate about. You should definitely go after it. There may be a tendency for you to feel like you're slightly trapped in your current situation, and how will I get out of it, or how will I move forward? Or try not to focus on the hows so much. Just write a list down of steps that you need to take in order to achieve your goal, and then just as you achieve each goal on that task list, tick it off, and then before you know it, you'll be where you want to be. So a sense and lack of illusion, a lack of clarity, and there's the illusion of being trapped, and a lack of self-confidence, but and afraid to take action in the future. That's in the future, and I'll give you a time frame for that as well, but I just need to get a few cards out before I can do that. So once you've moved over land, you may actually be feeling a little bit out of sorts to begin with, because it's a new culture shock. So you're moving overseas. That card could well indicate to me that you're moving overseas, because an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. So you could be not necessarily stuck in another country, but you could be, potentially thinking, what am I doing here? But things will pan out. You've built a lot. You've worked towards a lot. This is a card of boundaries, actually. It's a card of energetic boundaries as well as physical ones. So it says, don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. And so that's what I'd like to stress to you today, is that when you make this move and you're in your new job, your new role, and you're surrounded with new people and a new lifestyle, don't be afraid to put your best foot forward, because you do have a lot to offer and you have worked very hard to get to where you are. And there may be tears. There will be tears. There's likely to be tears when you say goodbye to the people that you're going to be leaving behind. And it will be a time of sadness, but it's also going to be a time of healing as well. And so there's the need for you to forgive yourself in your past, because it's almost like a rite of passage. You'll be saying goodbye to your past and closing the door and leaving that chapter behind as you move forward and actually enjoy the fruit of your labor, because you've got the 7 of Earth there, which is all about investments, investing time, money, energy, resources into something of great worth, whether it be a project or whether it be a career or whether it be a house or whether it be a family. You're investing your time, energy, money, and resources into something, and it will pay off. If this card comes up, it's saying that it will pay off. There will be a time period where you need to wait to see the fruits of your labor, but your seeds are well planted. So there's a temporary pause in action. And this is all going to lead you towards a place where you'll be having a full awakening, full spiritual existential awakening. And you'll be coming out the other side of this a very different person. It says, look at things from a different perspective, which I feel that you actually will do that. A temporary standstill, and it's time to be yourself. So you actually find that you are more yourself than you've ever been before. You're stepping into a new you. This is a person that has been working very, very hard to get to where they are meant to be. They've done a lot of study. They've done a lot of hard work. And they definitely achieve this. They achieve a certain level of security, which goes along with the hard work that they've done and this new opportunity which is coming up. We're looking at a 3-month period. It's a time of celebration. So yeah, there will be a wedding, graduation or birth announcement, and the need to have more fun. This can sometimes represent, the Three of Cups can represent third party situations. And in this case, I believe that you may be getting sponsored by someone to go to another country and be dealing with a company of some sort. So there's a three-way exchange happening there between you, your sponsor, and the company that you'd be working for. But there's definitely a lot of social element to what's going on as well. And you're also being called on to be a little bit more frivolous or cautious with your money as well. Because I feel like a great deal of money will be flowing in because you've got the 7 of Earth there. Like I said, you're investing your time, money, and energy into an endeavor which will bear fruit. But when that money comes in, I want you to actually think about your future, because it might not last forever. It might last for 5 years, 10 years, whatever, this opportunity. And then you don't get another opportunity like that again for a while. So I want you to think about investing the money that you do get into something which is going to generate you an income. Be very sensible with it. It's very important. Being too frivolous or cautious with money, good business decisions are giving to those less fortunate. And I feel that you will want to do charity work. This feels to me like someone that's going to be involved in the arts in some way. And you've got the Ace. So in 1 month, that's where you're going to have your that's where you're going to experience your tears of sadness, your goodbye that I was talking about. That's Ace of Water is a 1 month period, and that sits next to your 3 of Water. So the investment that I was talking about, the overall investment will take 4 years. It's a 4-year project that you'll be working on. And then you'll really start to see things happening, okay? Really happening. But I don't know what will happen after that because they haven't showed me that. But we could get to that. But your goodbye, your tears of sadness are going to be around a 1 month period. And then your awakening to, oh, this is what's happening and this is what's supposed to be happening and it was always supposed to be happening. Your existential awakening is in 3 months, okay? Now I can see that things are going to be pretty balanced for you for a 6-year period. All right, you've got the 9 of Fire there saying don't give up. Protect that which you've created. As a timing thing, I feel like you've been battling for 6 years. The last 6 years for you have been an uphill slog, and you know you've really been working hard to get to where you are now, and you definitely deserve it. And your change. So you could be saying goodbye to a situation within a month, but you've also got a 1-year period. So something's occurring around the 1-year mark, which is the significant life change which is happening for you. And I mean, it is significant. It's very big. I'm actually going to take some of these cards from the Spirit Animal cards by, I believe they're by Sonia Choquette. I think that's how you pronounce it. And just one card. We're just by the truth of the universal power within us, we ask for a single card for our King of Winter. Now remember, the King of Winter doesn't have to be a male. It can be a female energy as well. A lesbian or someone that's a dominant in Aquarius within their chart, either your sun, your moon, or your Venus. or your rising sign. Could be an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra. So this could relate to you, this reading. And we're just asking for an animal spirit. Here we go, there we go. Rabbit. You got rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time for you. So you are moving into a period where you will be very, very lucky. And I feel that this period has actually started when you turned 49 as well. There's a significance around the number 49. 4 is an angelic number. It's a number of order and writing. And 9 is wishes coming true and completion. 9 and 4 is 13. Which is 4. So 4 is very prominent. Wombat, be at home. I feel like you're coming home. This is a homecoming for you. I feel like there will be a meeting of minds and personalities that you've never experienced before. I mean, this person is highly creative, highly intuitive, and you are very, very. Very hard worker, but you haven't been in this situation before. This is a good situation for you to be in. So I'm just going to take an Archangel Raphael card, healing card, see what needs healing for you. By the truth of the universal power within us, we ask about King of Winter. What does King of Winter need healing with? What does King of Winter need healing with? What does King of Winter need healing with? You haven't got any repeating numbers either, I've noticed. So things are actually going to be pretty balanced for you. I'm seeing clear progression. Yeah, keep going. So the angels are saying keep going, and this is very important that you keep going with all of, because I feel like you're still working towards achieving this goal, and it may involve some level of study, even if it's your own study or research or something like that. It says use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. So there may have been setbacks on the road to success, but you can actually achieve what it is that you're looking for. Don't allow roadblocks to get in the way. And sometimes they can get in the way in the form of people. Just turn your back and walk away. Yeah. Shield yourself from negative energies and negative people. The card says, protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. And protect your heart chakra. Because you've got a very sensitive heart and you're a very sensitive person. And that actually comes through in your work, which is what makes you so good at what you do. So the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So as you go about the rest of your week and you start planning for the future and things are coming up for you and you're seeing opportunity, which is going to take a 2 to 4 year period, I like to just say a prayer. By the truth of the universal power within us, may you be open and receptive to the highest and greatest of all good as you embark on your 2 to 4 year journey through your career, which will be taking you overseas. And may you come to a place of awakening where you realize the true potential of who you are. For this truth we give thanks, it is so, and so it is done. Amen. And so it is.